then the visitor knows that, a click will activate that video. Now the designer in me is making me want to change that background to black to integrate that video a little better. The idea of this video, because it's a bit of motion graphics, is something that you could use at the top, like a masthead or maybe a logo, part of the logo for a web page. So you wouldn't necessarily need controls because it's a very short video and it's just going to play through. So in this instance, if we click it, just drag it up a bit. Let's get the component inspector up again, and let's go to where the skins are again. The skin in the value setting. Drop that down and scroll up, and you see there is an option for no skin for the video. Remove it altogether. Click OK. Bingo, it's gone. Just move that there. And one little thing I've forgotten to do, click that again, Window Component Inspector, is to change autoplay from false to true. And then to preview it, Control and Enter to preview. There you go. So we could have some text. Just put some text to give you an idea of what I'd use that little bit of video for. Just type in welcome. Some sort of welcome graphic. Let's preview it again. Yeah, see, it's integrated with the content of the page, or would be if we worked it up a little bit more. Now let's look at something else we can do with that video. If we add another layer between the video and the welcome text by clicking on video and the video layer there, click the insert layer button, double click that, let's call that mask, or a mask if you like, and we'll use the pen tool and we'll just draw out a shape, points, a shape along there. We'll fill that in with a colour using the paint bucket, and then we'll go back to that layer, to the mask layer, right click it and move down to mask. As you can see, it's masked. Let's preview that, Control and Enter. Golden rule with Flash, what you cover with a mask is what you see. So we've covered it with that bizarre little shape there, and what we're viewing is through that cookie cutter type shape there. So as you can see, you don't just have to bring video in as full motion stuff, holiday videos and that sort of stuff. You can use video and mask it to create graphics or an identifier for your website. You can let your creativity go wild. Now, lurking somewhere in your program files, you will find the Adobe Flash video encoder, which is this little bit of kit here. This is usually found in the Adobe and then Flash folder. It's a very good tool for batch processing FLVs. Now you can add them by clicking the Add button, and then go through each one of them and apply settings by clicking the Settings button. It'll bring up a very familiar interface because it's the same interface as when you're using it directly in Flash. As you can see, you can scrub along. But the beauty of it is that you can set a whole heap of movies there to encode, start the queue, and the queue will start outputting FLVs. And once you've got your FLVs, you're probably wondering how then you bring those straight into Flash. Well, like I said earlier, there was two ways of bringing video into Flash. Let's just create a new document, and let's go to Window, Components, and in the component list, scroll down, and under Video we'll pick an FLV playback component, which is what we had before. We hooked it up to our Cubes movie. However, if we this is a blank component here, And if we go to Window, Component Inspector, there's nothing filled in there. Where source is empty. But click in the value box for source. So this content path box will pop up. Then you click the folder icon and navigate to an FLV. We've still got our cubes one there, so let's click that. Click open. Match source FLV dimensions there, that's checked, so that component there will resize to whatever the video is. Click OK. And then we can check some, let's give it a skin by clicking in the skin box, the value setting. Skin over all. Click OK. And let's hit Control Enter. And there's the FLV up and running. Shouldn't have put those controls, they're obscuring the video. That's it for Web Design TV this week. Be sure to join us again, and if you have any suggestions for future podcasts, send them to us at podcast@futurenet.co.uk.